What's going on, guys? My name is Zach Herbert. Today I will be taking you through some of the most important things when it comes to digital marketing, and that is email marketing. A lot of companies have email lists, but they don't actually do anything with them. I'll be telling you why you should be doing stuff with it and the most important steps to take when you do start email marketing. Let's get into it. So you might be thinking to yourself, why emails? Well, let me tell you this. 4 billion people out there have emails. That's half of the world's population. And chances are that your consumer in the Western world has to have an email. There's over 300 billion emails sent back and forth each day. And that's about per minute. And I didn't have that math off the top of my head, but thanks to the editing room, I have that. And probably the most important fact of them all is it is the most ROI that you can get for any type of marketing material. People run Facebook ads and Instagram ads and Google ads, and they might be getting 1:8 ratio when it comes to marketing. But for every $1 you spend in email marketing, you're gonna get $42 return. Now, what can you do to make your email marketing campaign stand out from everybody else that's sending emails, those 300 billion? I will be telling you guys some tips, tricks, and other things to get your email to stand out among those 3 billion that are sent every day. Let's get into it. "99% of consumers check their emails every single day, and sometimes multiple times a day. And in return, that makes it the most used mobile activity and the most time spent on mobile, even more than social media. And that's pretty crazy because nobody talks about that. All right, now let's talk about some tips on how to get your emails open once you send them. There's a lot of different things out there and a lot of people telling you different things, but number one, always send it on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Usually if you're gonna do weekly ones, Tuesday at 10 a.m. is the best time to send it. And a lot of these programs out there right now that send these email marketing campaigns can actually send it at 10 a.m. in each person's time zone. All right, the next tip is always try to personalize the subject line. Think about it. If you get an email that says, "Hey Carl, check this video out," it's gonna be much better than just "check this video out." It's more personalized. The person that's reading it thinks it was delivered just to them. And chances are when you ask for somebody's email and create your email list, you have the opportunity to ask for their name as well. One more thing about personal email subject lines is they have a 50% higher open rate than ones that don't have a personal subject line. Think about that. Now, while I'm on the subject of email open rates and subject lines, the most important thing to remember is the subject line is everything. That's when you're gonna be either categorized as a business or as a personal email. And first thing I do every morning or every time I check my email is I go business, delete, business, delete, business, delete, business, delete. I can see in a millisecond whether somebody is sending me a personal email like a friend, or if it's a business sending me a business email. Check out some of these examples. It's just a no-brainer. So what you wanna do is really try to get into that personal feel. The most opened email in history was from Barack Obama. And the subject line, all it said was, "Hey." That's it. It's also from Obama, so you can kind of understand why it was the most open one in history. But there's so many things you can do with your emails to make them look like they're from a friend. You can change the person that's sending them to switch it up. Never have it come from info at sales at whatever at, for example, sales at adventagency.com. I don't use those for email campaigns. I use my own. It's Zach from Zach at adventagency.com. And people think it's me emailing them personally, even when it could be on an email campaign or an email drip system. So keep that in mind, especially that will increase your open rates by a long shot that people just don't think about. So now that we got some basics covered on how you should maybe get the subject going to sound like someone's personally emailing somebody else to get some opens, now let's talk about the actual stuff that's inside the email, the meat of the email. Don't put a header right at the top. A lot of these emails now just look like web pages, so much HTML code. People know as soon as they open it that it's an email from a business that they're trying to get sold something. And our brains now are just trained to switch that off immediately. You have a couple seconds before the average consumer just immediately turns off from your advertisement. Start out with a plain text email. What's wrong with that? You could just say, "Hey, Carol, how are you doing? Hope all is well. hey, I got some really cool stuff I want to tell you about. We got this, and this in a actual paragraph type of email, which you can see here. And then below that, once she's kind of engaged or the reader is actually starting to take to what you're saying, you can add in some videos, some offers, some buttons down at the bottom. But don't just start off right in front of their face. You got to build a relationship with them first before you try to sell them. When you start putting stuff in there, keep in mind that you want to keep this as interactive as possible. People might click on a button that says 50% off, but if you have a video in there that's telling them about the 50% off, a video can increase clicks on your email by up to 300%. That is huge, and that's the ultimate goal with email marketing, right? Is to get people to click and go through and go to the offer, go to the website. So if you kind of create like a little video, maybe go on Fiverr, pay somebody like $5 to make an offer video, you can get people to click that 300% more often than if you didn't have a video. That's crazy. There's so many hacks out there that you guys can keep incorporating into your emails and make things fun for both you and the person reading them. So you're not just a bother. They're not gonna just unsubscribe. They're not gonna just delete you. They actually read through your stuff and you create a relationship with that customer.
Gotta love these backyard views.
All right, and one of the last things I wanted to tell you guys about email is it's an asset to your business. If you grow your email list, think about it. Instagram can change the algorithm tomorrow. You can lose all of your engagement tomorrow based on what Instagram does, and your fate is in their hands by spending all that time growing that audience. But with an email list, that is yours. You can always email them. You'll always get opens. And again, remember, ROI is $1 to $42. That is insane. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and press like, subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing much more. If you have any other questions that I didn't cover about email marketing or email campaigns in general, or even how to grow your audience, go ahead and comment them below. I'll make videos about anything regarding email marketing or even digital marketing in general. I do own a digital ad agency, digital marketing, and we do everything from listings to SEO to digital ads and email marketing, most of all. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Again, if you had any suggestions on what I should do next, go ahead and comment it down below. I'll read all of them. I reply to all of them, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.